My name is Ragnar Griffiths, and I am the director and co-writer of Hope.
I'm Brandon Stockwell, and I'm the co-writer and sound operator.
My name is Catherine, and I am the DOP and producer.
My name is Sam Aldwinkle, and I'm the art director / costumes and prop design.
My name's TJ, I'm the editor.
So I approached Ragnar, Sam and Brandon because I've all worked with them before in our first year on different projects, and we all worked well together and just wanted to see what kind of project they were thinking of working on. And one thing led to another, and I ended up joining them.
I really enjoy screenwriting. I'm really passionate about it. I just love storytelling, and I love immersing yourself into this world of like creativity. Like, there's not really much of a limit. You can just like make up anything pretty much and put it into a story.
I thought it would be a particularly interesting film to approach from a design perspective, considering it's very ambitious. There's a lot of sci-fi elements, but there's also a lot of intricacies and little details within the props and the costumes that will be made on the character, I think, because it implies that there is some kind of standard in this world we don't understand when it comes to the technology, when it comes to the outfits and the clothing, and we only get a tiny slither of that information. My job really is to make you wish you knew more about this world, or make you feel that you've only experienced a small part of this much wider story.
Been editing for ages since I was a kid. Wanted to edit little short films, obviously. And then got a bit older, wanted to edit YouTube videos like everyone does. And then went back to wanting to make films. I feel like I've got a strong skill set in editing, but I've also edited multiple different things: music videos, YouTube videos, normal short films, dramas, thrillers. It can bring a lot of experience into different ways to portray emotions and themes and moods in the short film.
As for sound, I thought it was quite interesting because it's an apocalypse movie and you can play around with the different sounds, and it's very reliant on sound for this film, for Hope. You've got to make a lot of atmosphere.
One of my major influences is Gareth Edwards, because he is not the type to meticulously plan and craft each shot. He allows the organicness of each shot and each character to speak for themselves. He has his lighting plans, obviously, but he doesn't endlessly block scenes. He allows the actors to fulfill their characters on their own, and he just follows them. I think that's a really unique and important way to shoot a film.
David Schneider, who was the art director for the film Blade Runner, I think obviously most people consider that to be one of the most densely layered sci-fi stories in terms of world building and how the props and locations and costumes are utilised to really make this world feel lived in. You can see a lot of his influence mirrored in films even to this day, and I think you can particularly see it within certain aspects of the film that we are making to kind of evoke the dystopian science fiction tone.
One of my creative influences is Anthony Dodd Mantle. He's a cinematographer of 28 Days, and I believe he used a Canon camcorder to get this like gritty realism look to the film. For Hope, that is like for the bleakness of the film, and like dystopian look and kind of post-apocalyptic look. I feel as though that would be incredible for visuals, just to get this like nothingness of the film.
I Am Legend kind of like comes into play a little bit with Hope because Will Smith's character is all on his own. He's in the city that no one else is around, and all he's got is his dog to keep him going. In our film, in Hope, the father's daughter is what's keeping him going. It's the last thing that is keeping him going.
I've always been curious about what we as human beings would do in the face of absolute oblivion. Like, no, because with other apocalypse films, there's always like a settlement or a group or a safe haven. I wanted to create a world that has none of that, that is completely at the end. The end of our species is so impossible to comprehend for us, because we always imagine something continuing after our own individual deaths. But the end of us as a species is such a fundamental cosmic dread that I wanted to explore what do we do in the face of that.